What's up, everybody? Welcome to the WaterBros Podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Zach. This is my little brother, Ben. Grab a seat at the bench, get a drink, and guess what, everybody? Jags with a huge win in Duval. To end week 5 of the NFL. Benny, we got a great week. Utah plays again. What do we have coming up today?
Oh, man. There we go. Man, I've got some struggling network over here. We've got a good episode coming in. I'm glad we were both on the DUUVAALL train. I was ready to roar with that DUUVAALL. I could not let Liam Cohen go without. 4-1 Jag start. Can't beat it. We've got a good episode coming up today. We've got a little bit of fill the jug. Can't ever go wrong when we fill the jug to start. Got some high quality
H2O.
Yes, there we go. Some high-quality H2O coming at you, as well as some Pop takes. Some pretty good stuff from the group chat this week, I would say, from Pop. My favorite segment, the WaterBros NFL Power Rankings coming at you.
Can't
and then
wait.
we do our Blitz picks to end the day. A little call your shot.
Got some great
As we like to call it here
that we're gonna play
at the WaterBros Podcast. But with that being said, Zach, what's filling the jug for you? I think you've had a busy week.
Yeah, filling the jug. What a crazy week. So last week, we're recording remote, obviously, again today. I am standing today because after we get back from Disneyland, we moved. Friday, we land at 2 o'clock. 4 o'clock, I have the U-Haul. 5 o'clock, y'all are over at the house to help us move furniture out and get over to our new home. And we are in the new home, but we're still doing the whole settling in, and we have some projects we're going to do before we move all the furniture. So we moved. We're so excited. New house, new space, new neighborhood, and we could not be more excited. Shout out to the fam for helping us move. Shout out to the friends in the neighborhood that helped us move out of our old house. And
Absolutely.
Can't wait to be part of the We're up in the East Bench a little bit in the Salt Lake Valley, so we're excited.
Yeah, I mean, very, very excited for you guys. The house is awesome. We've got a ton of fun, fun stuff that you guys are going to be doing to make that house look even better than it already does, which, I mean, there's no better two to do it than you and Jane. So it's going to be fun to see what you guys come up with project-wise. I'm pumped about it.
Oh, we have a list that is long already. Ben, what's filling the jug for you, dude?
I mean, as it should be, though. I mean, that list should be long. You guys are just project go-getters, so that's just the way it goes.
That's how it goes. I know we're having a little bit of delay latency on this recording.
Yeah, it keeps on. I get probably 2 seconds of what you're saying.
That's going to be a little bit of a challenge today.
That is a little bit of a challenge today. I even turned off the Wi-Fi on my phone. I'm just going strictly Wi-Fi on the iPad instead, just to see. It is not working.
It is not going fantastic. Benny, what is filling the jug for you? Why don't you dive into that, dude?
Well, a little bit of fill the jug for me. I would say, well, honestly, it was a really good weekend for me. Obviously we were able to help you guys move, but we also had a bye week on Saturday for Utah, so it was nice and relaxing. Didn't have to worry or stress about the Utes getting a win, getting a loss. Got to just enjoy a nice, calm Saturday, hanging out with Heather and Rudy. And then the Patriots win on Sunday night. Honestly, the jug could not be more full. I had to put on the coach's get up. Shout out Mike Rabel. The coach's sideline gear for today. I'm feeling the Patriots vibes. And finally, it felt good to call the game and knowing, hey, I called it correctly, got a win. And also, I won my bet on last night's Monday Night Football. I'm back to seeing the board the right way.
There you go. I love it.
So, a little bit of money up on Prize Picks, so feeling good about that.
Yeah, I mean, that always makes me feel good. I am not up, have not hit all my bets, so I'm cut off. I cut myself off. I am no longer casting because it's...
Well, I basically had, I was all right, here's $50 that wasn't expecting, just was right there. So I was like, okay, throw it into Prize Picks. This is going to be the NFL betting money. Let's see what I can do with it. And right now I'm at 76. So
Heck yeah, dude.
I'm up 26 right now. Instead of betting on all these random ones that I'm just trying to be cute, trying to think that some rando is going to get a touchdown when they're not. I'm just going to, hey, let's go with what I know. Saw the board really well last night. Travis Kelce up in yards. Kareem Hunt up in receiving yards. Isaiah Pacheco running for 20 yards.
What?
Patrick Mahomes passing for 225, and then Trevor Lawrence throwing a touchdown. So nailed the 5-leg parlay.
Nailed it. Love and a 5-leg. That's a good feeling when you get
It is a good
5-leg
feeling.
parlay. And Ben, you just did a great capture of another incredible primetime game that sealed off that weekend.
Yeah, there's some primetime has been on it. Usually, even Thursday Night Football, they've been really fun games that started off with the Rams and 49ers, an incredible game. We'll get into that a little bit. Very impressed with my former guy, Mac Jones,
Yeah.
Did you ever hear Bill Burr sing that song?
No, I don't think so.
It's beginning to look a lot like 2001. Who is this Mac Jones?
Mac Jones.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, I love it.
But that was, when Mac Jones was in his rookie year playing really well. He now is obviously on his third team in the NFL, and we've got Drake May. So we're all in good spirits here.
The mayhem is fantastic, Ben.
Mayhem, it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm on top of the moon. But with that being said, there's nothing better than when you're feeling that high, getting into some high quality H2O, ladies and gentlemen.
High quality H2O. And Benny, I will kick us off.
Yes, sir.
We've talked about it already. We kicked it off highlighting DUUVAALL. And Liam Cohen and his boys go and get a win against the Chiefs at home. We got a couple of things that I want to highlight. Number one, Devin Lloyd, pick 6, pro Ute, gotta love it. He takes it basically end zone to end zone, breaking tackles, making it happen. Incredible defensive play that I think punched that team and gave them the push they needed to close that out. It really was a huge momentum boost from that point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, an absolutely unbelievable play. 99-yard pick 6, the longest in Jaguars franchise history. None other than Devin Lloyd, who they did not pick up his 5th-year option. That guy's out there playing for some money right now. He's playing out of his mind.
He's making statements. That is why you keep a guy like that. Devin Lloyd is a dog, and he proved why on the biggest stage last night that put his team in a position to be able to win. Just amazing.
Incredible play, and even Patrick Mahomes was clapping as he was walking off the field on that interception. He was like, all right, well,
hey, gotta respect.
Yeah,
Great
incredible
ball.
read, and the run back. I mean, the run back is pretty darn impressive. Yeah, he was hoofing it down the sideline. So love seeing a pro Ute doing his thing out there.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. But I'm not going to stop there for my DUUVAALL highlights for high quality H2O because we have the Trevor Lawrence game-winning TD to get the job done. Not only does he get stepped on, falls over, stumbles twice, no timeouts left. This is a do it or lose it situation. Punches it into the end zone, but you can't talk about that play without highlighting the left guard, Ezra Cleveland. Thank you. I'm terrible with names, but I knew you would have it. Yeah. Ezra Cleveland, he rocks the Chiefs defensive lineman, creates that hole that allows Trevor Lawrence to get in while Chris Jones is snoozing on the side.
Which we'll get to.
Great touchdown from Trevor Lawrence. And again, just a clutch play where it seemed like everything in previous years for the Jags, that would have gone terribly. But instead, he converts it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He converts it, and good for them. Honestly, it was fun to see that touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, he takes a lot of flack, but he was showing some really, really good football last night. And I was just thinking about it too. He has a very funny celebration right after that. Like his voice right after, he has such a deep voice where he's like, yeah, let's go. Well, I was like, dude, that does not look like you're happy at all.
But he was fired up after that touchdown.
He's one of those guys before the game where he's like, all right, guys, let's go get the win. You know what I'm saying?
Sylvester Stallone? What?
Oh, is that what he sounded like?
That you did. You just pulled a Sly just now.
I think that's my problem when it comes to impressions is I always do someone way different than what I'm trying to do, but it turns out like that's decent for the other one.
Yo, Duval, we did it. Yo, Duval, Liam, I did it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hear him any other way now. It's just going to be Sylvester Stallone.
All right, so, hey, Trevor Sylvester Lawrence, baby, let's
That
go.
Is so funny.
And but you're not done there.
No, I'm not done. I'm still going. One more we have to highlight, and there was a lot of doubt about him coming into the league. He's trying to do something that's never been done before. Liam Cohen obviously believes in it, but you got to highlight Travis Hunter in his performance overall. But also, I mean, that one catch, deep ball from Trevor Lawrence downfield. He has to go up and make it happen, and just an athletic freak play. And also running in stride with Xavier Worthy, one of the fastest player to ever go through the combine. I mean, Travis Hunter is a freak athlete who obviously has a big brain to get the job done. And you got to give him his dues.
Absolutely, and he made some incredible plays last night. He's absolutely athletic. Some of his juke moves that he was making last night, I mean, that is some high-quality H2O by Travis Hunter. I couldn't agree with you more. Those are some pretty stellar, high-quality H2O moments, ladies and gentlemen. Three out of three right there. That was, one game, three incredible, high-quality athletes going at it. This was surprising to me when I was looking at the weekend. Okay, who is some high quality H2O for me? I had to turn to Friday night.
There you
Under the lights of Provo, Utah.
In Lavelle
Edwards Stadium, the freshman himself, Bear Bachmeier. I was very impressed. I said this 2 weeks ago. About my analyses of BYU and why I like watching them. But watching him play, throws an interception on the screen pass to Carson Ryan, doesn't hang his head, doesn't change emotion. Gets right back out there. First play from scrimmage after his first turnover as a college athlete is an RPO. He rips that ball from the running back and just lasers a dart to Chase Roberts in his chest, in stride, for a huge gain. Goes all the way down to, I think, the 4-yard line on the other side of the field. An incredible play following your first turnover as a collegiate athlete. That Bear Bachmeier's got some ice in his veins. So that was some high-quality H2O from your boy.
And some just great confidence, right? Like to be able to, like you said, be in that situation, have the turnover. We have seen time and time again where a quarterback just can't get out of his head after that. To do it, gather yourself, and the very next play go out and throw the ball. Shows confidence from the coaching staff to call that and give him the RPO, give him the option. But yeah, gotta love Bear having the confidence to pull that ball and do his thing.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. So it's like, doesn't bode well when you see a player on your opposing team do something like that, but the confidence really did ring through. So that was impressive to see. And you got to highlight the high quality when you see it. So shout out to you, Bear Bachmeier, and the BYU fans. 100%. For you. And the last one, because I got to balance it out, Zach. I have to balance it out. I can't highlight Bear Bachmeier without highlighting one of my teams. You said it yourself. Sunday night. What did we all witness? Mayhem.
The mayhem.
Mr. Drake May. What did he do? I'll just make plays all night. That's it.
Just ball.
Just ball
out.
In Bill Stadium. Granted, Did they turn the ball over more than they ever really have? Sure. Yeah, they did. Did they play their best? Yeah. You got to go win the game, though, baby. Someone's got to get it done.
And they did.
And the high-quality H2O play was Drake May just giving the stiff arm to your boy Daquan Jones. Big defensive tackle there in Buffalo. He's holding him off. He's got his mouth. He's struggling. And then he just throws that ball to Stephon Diggs, who, hey, I don't like the ball security, Diggs. This was almost some low-quality H2O. You know what I'm saying? But no, high-quality, made a Diggs. You're seeing it here, folks. I haven't been talking trash this whole time. I've been seeing the field. I've been seeing the tape. I've been seeing the roster. Patriots coming at you. Drake May's him.
And hey, along with that, Stephon Diggs is a weapon.
He is a weapon. He's
looked
back.
Great. And
he was on a mission in Buffalo.
That Drake May Stephon Diggs connection may be one of the best QB wide receiver dynamics in the NFL right now. Like that was revenge.
You know,
game,
I ain't gonna argue.
Diggs. Revenge game for Diggs, going back to the team that let him go, and he showed them why they shouldn't have. You know.
Yeah. Hey, we all we got. We all we need. Stephon Diggs, 2025, baby.
I love it. That was some good high quality H2O right there.
That's some high-quality H2O coming at you. Let's get right into Pop Takes. We've got some good subjects, which if you're new here to the bench with the Water Bros, we stay hydrated, but we also, this was all born from the group chat. So shout out to Pop himself, our dad. This is where we get to, talk about maybe some of the main topics across college football and the NFL. Getting it started off with our Big 12 talk. Zach, what do we got to start out with our Big 12 football?
Yeah, Big 12 talk. You said it first, Ben. We had a bye week, but coming out of the bye week, that means Utah football is back. We're playing ASU. Arizona State. We play them at home. We're at Rice Eccles.
Sun Devils.
And my biggest thing with this one, Benny, is we have to reclaim Rice Eccles. I'm so sick and tired of hearing how good we are at home. And then we lose. We give it up. We don't show up. The fans do. The fans have showed up.
Oh, 100%.
We got to reclaim Rice Eccles. The boys have to go out and win against Utah. But I cannot wait for this game. I'm so excited. I think Utah can win this game. A little sneak peek into our picks later. But, Benny, what do you think? Utah versus ASU at home. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Honestly, I think you hit the nail on the head. So there's two things, and we said it going into the bye week. I'm big on coaching going into byes and coming out of a bye week. Kyle Whittingham, listening to his press conference, he's seeing the tape. He knows what's going on. Hey, here are our gaps. Here are our deficiencies. Here's who's playing well. Really liked what he was saying. He's keeping it nice and even keel, not giving too much away. But I was catching myself as I've been talking at work about this game over the past week and how I keep saying, hey, Utah's playing them at home. I was like, I said this about Texas Tech too, and I know Texas Tech and Arizona State are two very different teams.
Yeah.
Texas Tech is a legitimate threat, and so is ASU, but I do feel very confident about what Utah has going on. I'm just letting you know right now, the question mark coming into the season for me was a little bit of the secondary. Didn't know how good Jackson Benny was going to be. He's a revelation back there. Teo Johnson hasn't played up to what he's capable of. We're going up against arguably the number one wide receiver in this next year's NFL draft class.
Yeah.
Not in the nation, NFL draft classes.
Keep that clear.
Keep that clear. But Jordan Tyson, I think he's the X factor. If Utah can dial up the right amount of blitzes, get Levitt uncomfortable, don't let Jordan Tyson go off.
Yeah.
That's my initial thought.
Make them beat you everywhere else.
Yeah, let's make them beat us everywhere else. That running back, Rayleigh Brown, has got some speed to him. Played at USC, transferred to ASU. Rayleigh Brown is a guy that we need to watch out for. Those three, they're the not dynamic duo. They're the trio we got to watch out for. Quarterback, wide receiver, running back. Those guys, they're playing very good football. We got to be ready for it.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%, and I think I'm anxious for this game because obviously we laid an egg against Texas Tech. dominated the Mountaineers. Love to see it. Had our bye week. And really, I think this is going to be like, hey, is Utah going to do something this season or not? I think it's this game. If we don't win this game, I think we lose BYU. I think we end maybe just above 500, and it doesn't go our way. Like, I honestly, like it.
I don't love that, but I get what you're saying 100%.
And maybe that's dramatic. Maybe. But I'm just, like, I feel like it starts here. This is, to me, a season-defining moment for Utah. They got to get it figured out and win a game against a team that's tough. ASU is not going to come in and lay down. And so, this one's extremely important, especially because on the other side of it, we got a team currently undefeated.
That's right.
In the Big 12, BYU, our rival, the game that we look forward to every year because it means a whole heck of a lot to a whole lot of people here in Utah, and we got to go into that with some momentum. You know what I mean?
Yes, completely agree. This is a huge momentum game, and for both sides, so for Utah and for BYU. So Utah got to take care of business of Arizona State, and BYU has to take care of business on the road against Arizona.
A team that has been looking good. Arizona's been looking tough.
They're not a slouch of a
They're
not a team that you can just roll over and it's going to be on to the next type game. No, Fafita is still there, so he can make some plays. He showed that against Utah last year. Really gave it to us. But I think this is a big momentum game. It's not only about getting the win. It's which team can look the best, come out healthy. Knock on wood, honestly.
100%.
Come out healthy. We want best against best, Utah BYU. I want ranked against ranked. And at the same time, looking at it, they released the time. That game is going to be on Fox, which I'm not going to lie. It's going to be on Fox at 6 p.m. Utah BYU on the 18th. We're talking a lot about next week. We'll get to it. But this is a huge weekend. This could not be any bigger.
Yeah.
We got to win.
We have to win.
We owe that to BYU too.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. We owe that to BYU in the sense of we got to give them a ranked game.
Let's do a ranked
That's
matchup,
what we
a
both
game
deserve.
That matters. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's give the people what they want.
With us just being, on the outside of the AP poll, Utah is in 28th because we're behind Texas and Penn State, which crazy dropout.
29th, actually. So it's
29th?
Cincinnati, Penn State, Texas, Utah.
All right, my bad, Bearcats. My bad.
Hey, another Big 12 team. Shout out.
Big 12 team. But I think with a win against ASU and a declarative win, something that, like you said, they look good, we break back into that top 25 and we can make something happen.
I think so, too. I think that the AP, they've got their eye on that. They know what's up and coming. Obviously, the Holy War, it means a lot to us here in Utah. I also understand how big football is in other parts of the country. There's some crazy rivalries out there across the country. For those of you that aren't aware of the Holy War, here in Utah, it's a big deal. Utah BYU, it's
huge.
life here in the state of Utah. So
huge.
Yeah, it's huge, as some might say.
Some might say it's one of the biggest rivalries in all of college football and all of sports.
And not one of, some people might say it is the biggest rivalry in college football. Sorry, Ohio State, Michigan.
River rivalry.
Yeah, sorry, Oklahoma, Texas, which, speaking of Texas, you had a great segue. Zach, you have been on the segues today.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're nailing it.
It's the boob light.
It is the boob light. That's, I can't stop looking at it.
This whole setup is just so goofy, but
I love it.
I had a good segue and then I derailed it, but I have a question, Ben, and this is one that we've thought about in the group chat a little bit. Which fan base has it worse, Texas or Penn State? Both have fallen out of the AP poll. At one point, we're 1 and 2, and now they're out. What do you think, Ben? Who has it worse?
So I thought this was a fantastic question you had. I've been giving this some thought. I was waffling on this question quite a bit because I could make an argument for both right now. Yeah. I could. I came to the conclusion that, in my opinion, the fan base that has it worse. If I was a fan of this team, I would feel worse. And that is Penn State.
Okay, I am on your same page.
Okay, so this was kind of what I thought. I first look at the quarterbacks. Okay, it's the reality of football, so it's okay. I look at Drew Aller. He has had, and looking at the supporting cast around him, returning players, money invested.
Yeah, 100%.
Coach has been there a long time. You are massive. You have the prototypical type quarterback. You've got the arm. You've got the weapons.
Yeah, 10
same
players
old.
that gave up their spot in the draft to return and play one more year to go get a title. I mean, that was the gameplay. That was the blueprint that they were trying to lay out.
Yeah,
I'm devastated if I'm a Penn State fan.
Yeah, me too. And you go to UCLA losing that game and not even really like putting up a fight on defense. Like Nico Iamaleava was looking like Patrick Mahomes out there. He was looking incredible playing football. And no, disrespect to UCLA, they did great. But if I'm Penn State right now, you're just floundering. I mean, you lose to Oregon at home in your whiteout, and then you go to UCLA, lose to the Bruins, who were 0-4, fired their coach. We've talked about it ad nauseum. Now Utah's win against them.
Now looks like
a lot better.
Yeah,
it looks a lot better. Thank you.
Yeah, 100%. And I think the hype around, if you're a Texas fan, I get the disappointment. I get that you're going to be feeling a little bit. But I think that the hype train maybe was overinflated, which I've been there. I get a little overhyped almost every year for my team.
Every year for me.
Every year. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's all is lost. Arch is, it's his first year starting. There's
100%.
There's some time to figure it out. I think it'll be loud if, Sarkisian doesn't do a little more than what they're doing right now. It's going to be loud for him. But I don't think all is lost. Whereas with Penn State, it's like, oh no, we're in trouble.
I know. I literally went through the exact same thought process. I leaned Penn State because with Arch, it's like, yeah, I get it. Arch Manning, he's a Manning. He started a couple games last year.
Yeah.
And even then, it's like, it's now his team. And I thought that Johnny Manziel actually made a great point. He's like, hey, everybody should start putting some respect on Quinn Ewers' name. Yeah. Quinn Ewers is a lot better quarterback than what people are giving him credit for. So is Arch Manning. He's not a bad quarterback. He's going to be okay. I just think that you can't hype up someone that really hasn't done anything yet. And
and he himself said that. So credit to Arch for not, losing.
And they'll be okay. Like I think that things will be okay. Are they going to have a rough rest of the year? I do believe so. The other aspect of this that's really interesting is Big Ten versus SEC. That's the big conversation. I'm not going to lie to you. Big Ten might really have the better football teams.
Right now.
So that's another reason why I'm like, Penn State, you have to elevate. You've got to play at that level that you're capable of. And it's just disappointing. So that I would, as a Penn State fan, I'd be very disappointed.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Benny. 100%.
Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page there, which takes us to a few teams in the NFL that have been quite disappointing. First and foremost, I wish we could do a midseason, hey, do you want to change your Super Bowl pick? Because Ravens look awful. Now, this is the hard part. 49ers got a lot of injuries. What do? They beat the Rams.
Yeah.
Ravens have a lot of injuries. They're getting beat by 35 points, 5 touchdowns, pretty much. They lost by 34.
Crushed.
They're losing by 5 touchdowns at home.
Defense
I get it. No Lamar.
hemorrhaging.
Yeah, defense is just struggling. And so do you think, Zach, this is now the question in NFL, is with the Ravens and the Chiefs who lose in DUUVAALL, do both of those teams just watch the playoffs from home this year?
It's looking rough. If I had to pick one of the two to make the playoffs, and I get that the betting favorite for like the division is still the Ravens, I believe. I think they're still favored to win their division despite all the injuries, despite all the issues. But
What does that say about that division?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I just, how do they win when they cannot stop anything? And Lamar's out. Obviously, he'll be back. I think he's supposed to be back after their bye week in like 2-3 weeks.
Wish he was back now, but
if at the end of the day you can't stop anybody, I think they've put themselves in a position where I don't think Ravens go. I'm not ready to say that about the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs could still figure it out. That game that they lost to Jacksonville Jaguars, they really hurt themselves, whether it be the kick out of bounds that set Trevor Lawrence on the 40, which shout out to the kick being very relevant this season in the NFL.
100%.
It is a critical play, and if you can't do it, it's going to cost your team. That was a huge mistake on that kickoff. When they did the pass interference that put them on the 1 yard line, could have been a great interception to ice out that game and end it. But you didn't play the ball. You get the PI and you put your team in a terrible situation. You know what I mean? And there was like 12 penalties. If they can clean it up, I still think Chiefs have a route that they've played better the last couple weeks to where I'm not ready to say they're out. Their defense can be strong, but I don't feel good about the Ravens, bud.
Yeah, no, I don't feel good about them either. I'm honestly thinking the same thing looking at the Chiefs. I think they have a little bit better chance right now of bouncing back. But at the same time, if you look at both the Chiefs and the Ravens, it does not get easier this week. The Ravens have the Rams coming to town, and the Chiefs have the Lions coming to town. So two of my favorite teams in the NFC are... And that's what's crazy is the Rams have lost 2 games, but they still just look so impressive to me. Like, those are 2 tough games. You'll see in Blitz picks, but I don't know if I'm going either of these teams. So they're going to find themselves in even deeper holes after week 6.
And I agree with you, dude. I agree.
It's tough.
We might be Chiefless and Ravenless in the AFC.
Which I really hate because watching that game last night, and obviously, hey, Patriots homer coming back again. But watching this game made me realize, like, when you're watching greatness, they can make anybody around them great.
Yeah.
Tom Brady for years made receivers that maybe weren't the best look really, really great. And then you have Patrick Mahomes that, hey, Tyquan Thornton didn't do anything in New England. Isn't saying too much, not great quarterback play, not great teams. But New England, or with Mahomes, he's looking like the deep threat.
Great.
He's looking fantastic, making great plays, great catches. Mahomes is looking for him. Mahomes is that team, leading the team in rushing, throwing it all over the yard. Yeah, he had the pick 6. That was a great play by Devin Lloyd.
I mean,
so
just
Mahomes
a
is
defensive read. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just Superman out there. So seeing that, I don't want to watch an NFL playoffs without Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. I love both those guys. Love watching them play. So I hope they keep bouncing back and they're relevant. One of the biggest things that frustrates me is when teams just are out of it and then we don't get to see the best players really play for a few weeks because why risk it? Yeah. But that's kind of what I was thinking. One of the things, though, that stood out to me about last night's game as well, in the group chat, Pop had a great take.
He did have a great take.
How can you lose when you've got Fabio at quarterback?
And it just makes me laugh.
AKA,
that, of course, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor
Sylvester Lawrence.
AKA Fabio. Yeah. I mean, that take from Dad. Really, though, Trevor Lawrence, going back and to just highlight, he had, coming into the league, had a lot of hype, and it just wasn't connecting. It wasn't really happening. So to see it come together with Liam Cohen this season, I didn't have Jacksonville anywhere on my radar. And, I mean, they're looking like a team that, I mean, they're 4-1. They're looking like a team that you have to reckon with.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
The AFC South had a heck of a weekend.
Yeah.
4-0 in the AFC South.
Shoot.
Titans got an end-of-game win.
And we at one point said AFC South, I believe in our division picks, that it's the worst division in football.
Yeah, we did. We definitely did, and they proved us wrong this weekend. Jaguars win by 3. Titans win by 1. Houston wins 44-10. And then you've got the Colts winning 40-6. Unbelievable.
Rolling.
So they are all rolling. And sticking with Fabio, though, and the Jaguars, that last play, we highlighted the high-quality H2O by him, by Ezra Cleveland, getting the play, making it happen. And kudos to all those Chief players giving it their all. Or?
Except one.
Oh. Not everybody was trying.
Were they? What happened to Chris Jones on that play, dude?
I'm very, very confused. Shout out to Pop for pointing this out. I actually didn't realize it watching the game. I was more focused on winning my bet. But when I was watching that back and, Dad pointing it out, and you see Chris Jones basically just standing at the line of scrimmage from the hike.
Yeah,
because I think he sees
Lawrence the entire play.
He sees Lawrence go on the ground. I guarantee you he thought to himself, oh, it's over.
It looked like he glitched. It looked like he was a Madden player that glitched.
Unreal. And honestly, unacceptable.
Yeah.
You are a 3-time Super Bowl champion.
That the catalyst of that defense, right? He's
the
guy on that defense. The
he's
defense
so good.
Goes as he goes, and I think he on the internet and everywhere else he's getting a little roasted today. Chris Jones is a guy that's going to take accountability, but that looks terrible on tape.
Yeah. It doesn't look good, and that's the thing is now honestly, he could care less about what you or I say or what the internet says, but we both know if you go into that locker room, you're having to answer to all of your teammates.
Yeah.
You're having to answer to George Karlaftis, who's hoofing it, trying to catch up to Trevor Lawrence, who's coming from the opposite side. You got to answer to these guys. Yeah, and for me, that's tough. And so I get that it's been deflating, but
critical moment in the game.
Yeah. This is do or die.
Because this isn't a guarantee. This isn't the Eagles doing a tush push into the end zone. This is if you get a sack, if you get a stop, you have a chance. And
you're giving it into Mahomes' hands, that's it was kind of shocking for me to see that. I don't think Andy was probably very happy with him after that one. But Heather was kind of happy. Heather said to me last night she's a little chiefed out. So
she's chiefed out, huh?
Yeah, she doesn't mind it. We'll have to have her talk herself up a little bit sometime on the podcast. But
yeah, one of these days we'll have to bring our wives in for the picks. Jay said that she wants to get her licks in, throw her shots out for
Hey, I think that's fair because we can say whatever we want and they, we say what they say, but we should give them the chance. But yeah, Heather's cheats out. She doesn't want to see them anymore. I get it. Hey, Travis Kelce had a little bit of Fate of Ophelia going on in his head. That's a dang good song, brother. It is a good song.
Hey, shout out Taylor Swift.
Yeah, incredible album. And the thing is I love the Chiefs. I like watching them play. But anyway, yeah, unacceptable by Chris Jones. One of the things we talked about, one of the teams that we just mentioned, the AFC South, were a part of this historic weekend of double-digit comebacks. That Titans win over the Cardinals might be the worst collapse I've seen in a regular season football game.
I mean,
ever.
Just comical. I mean, just to highlight one play from that game in particular, there were 6 games with that double-digit comeback, like you just said. But the Titans, the Cardinals get an interception, fumble said interception, bobble interception into end zone, and pick it up. If you're playing, I'm going back to Madden again. If I'm playing Madden, I rage quit that game in that very moment. If that happens to me, I am done if that happens.
So true.
It's just such BS. And yet it happened in multiple instances, stuff like that to the Cardinals.
And 4 players kicked it. I'm what are we doing?
And I hate that I'm part of this stat on the bad end. Eagles fall apart in the 4th. Hate to say it, but gave up that lead to the Broncos, and Broncos capitalized and came back and got it done, man. And
Hey,
you can't win them all. I'll say I'm not
No.
out on the Eagles, but we obviously, for a team that has gone 4-1, there's still a lot to figure out.
it feels like this always happens to Philly, though.
Yeah.
Like, they could be winning, they could be 9-2, and everyone's still like, what's going on in Philly?
Yeah,
You know,
let's
like,
fire the head coach. He doesn't know it
Yeah.
yet. You know, it's
he
just
doesn't know
always
he's doing, hey, A.J. Brown wants that, which
Jalen. He might. I mean, AJ
they
Brown.
got to figure out
now
the passing
Devontae
game.
Smith saying that they're not connecting. They're not on the same page. That they got to get on the same page. It's like, well, let's figure it out, brother.
Yeah, and
You
I'm
know?
letting you know right now, there was a guy on this podcast that picked the Broncos to win the AFC West, so
So we shall see. I need the Chiefs
Looking
to still
kinda
be
good.
the Chiefs for my pick to go through. But yeah, historic 6 games, you know, with that huge swing. And on that same side, no more undefeated teams.
yeah.
With the Patriots toppling the Bills, every team has been defeated. And Benny, I'm excited to see our power rankings. We're about to dive into that in a second. But I'm
are.
excited to see how our power rankings are fleshing out now that we have teams that have all lost. I don't think there's any clear cut. These are the teams. There's a handful that I think you can give leads to, but there's a lot of parity in the NFL right now.
Right, which is great. And this is one of those times as well where it's like, okay, we can talk a little bit of maybe just like our preferences on teams that are similar, right? We don't have to put the undefeated team at the top.
Yeah.
I think that there are some, the power rankings are going to be pretty good. So I'm with you there. No more undefeated teams. There may be a team that's sneaking into the AFC top 5. We'll see. We'll see what's coming up here soon. Might need to tune in for that. But the last thing before we get into that, there is a 41-year-old man taking his talents to Cincinnati from Cleveland, Ohio.
Joey Flacco.
Joey Flacco going to save the Bengals. Can he do it, Zach? Can he do it?
You know, I think if anyone can,
Joey Flacco
for a game or two, Flacco can. And they should put that on a T-shirt because, Joe Flacco seems to be a little bit of a guy that's like, hey, we're desperate, throw him in, and he can get stuff done. He did that for the Browns and previous season.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
obviously
Last season
his time now with the Browns has ended. It's a Dylan Gabriel show, and that's where they're going. But Bengals need something different, and Joey Flacco might just be the guy. Great.
And honestly, great
arm.
call by the
They got
Browns
Jamar Chase. I mean, kudos to the Browns to leverage their Infinity Stone QB room and get them stuff for the future.
Yeah.
But Joey Flacco is going into a situation where he has a ton of weapons. The question has been, at the end of the day, he's not going to be protected. He's athletic. Joey Flacco's a big dude, but he's also 41, you know.
Yeah, he's old. Yeah. He's not going to be moving around too well, I would say, and that offensive line is not good. I lean on the side that the Bengals are still going to be kind of trash.
Yeah.
Which really sucks because
I think he
they
gets him 2 games.
Yeah.
I think he gets him 2 W's and then they're in the same boat that they're in.
Yeah, I mean, right now they are the 4th lowest scoring team in the NFL, which all that has to say is no Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
That's literally all that is for me. And so that, it really sucks not seeing them, playing a little bit better, that Joe just keeps getting hurt. But hopefully, Joe Flacco, hopefully will come in and make something happen. I really hope they can win some games. I like just seeing the competition across the board. Man, that division just looks way worse than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, not tough.
Do you want to hear this crazy stat? I'm just looking at some of this. The Baltimore Ravens have scored 141 points so far this season. That is 5th in the NFL. Yeah, it is 5th in the NFL. They have allowed 177 points.
It's insane.
Which I think might be leading the NFL. Kind of crazy.
They don't stop anybody, Ben.
No, not at all. Yep, they've allowed the most points in the NFL. That is insane. Not going to win many football games doing that. So I'm very interested to see how that shakes out. I hope that Joe Flacco can, bring the Bengals up to a little bit better of showings instead of teams just dog walking them.
Blowing them out of the water. Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially with
so
Jamar
that'll be
Chase. Like,
exciting.
you want to see Jamar Chase doing his thing. I saw the stat line, mid-game this last weekend that he had 3 tackles and 4 receptions. Like, he should not be leading the team in tackles. I mean, there's hyperbole there, but like that should not be Jamar Chase's role. You know what I mean? So
no, not at all. I completely agree. And that takes us into
the
I'm
WaterBros
Power Rankings. Let's get
do
into
it.
it. So, you want me to lead out with AFC?
Yeah,
I think
let's have
that's
you
our
lead
thing.
Out, you lead out AFC. I'll lead out
You lead out
NFC.
NFC.
Tell me what you got, Benny. Who is your top 5 in the AFC after Week 5 of the NFL?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 1 in the AFC Power Rankings is none other than the Indianapolis Colts.
Ooh.
Number 1. Jonathan Taylor was running after he scored that 3rd touchdown. Just a crazy selly. That team's legit. Very pumped to see the Colts being that good. Number 2 in the power rankings. Let's keep that in mind, right? This is fluid. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars down in DUUVAALL. When you beat the 7-time, going to the AFC Championship in a row Chiefs, big time. They're 4-1. Got to give them respect. They're playing really, really well, so I'm giving them that nod at 2. And because my team went in and beat this team on the road in their own home field, I'm putting the Buffalo Bills at number 3 in my power rankings. I am, obviously not out on them at all. They did not play their typical game, and they ran into a juggernaut in New England. So it is what it is. You got to keep them there in the top 5.
The Braves defense is here, brother.
The Braves defense is there, and I will tell you, we love shouting out our pro Utes. Dalton Kincaid is a problem.
Yeah, he's a dog.
He can play. And I love watching Dalton Kincaid play football. Just wish he wasn't in a Bills uniform. And there was a play by Cole Bishop. That guy is a bullet.
Yeah.
Oh, my word. So
running downhill.
Shout out to my pro Utes. It's no disrespect. Bills are a fantastic football team. Coming in at number 4, they had a bye week. I am putting in... Oh, actually, hold on a second. This is actually where I was...
Waffling in the moment.
Where I was waffling a little bit. If I'm thinking power rankings, I'm not going to put this team in there. I'm putting the team that's looked better, that won at the link. Denver Broncos.
Wow.
Number 4.
Okay.
The Chargers just lost to Marion Hampton. They've lost, against the Giants, and then they just lost against the Commanders. Chargers are starting to do this. Broncos are doing this.
I agree.
They're on the right trajectory. If you're just listening on Spotify, hey, what I just did, Broncos are up and to the right. Chargers are down and to the right. So I'm feeling good about that. And in the 5th spot, logically, should I put a team from Pittsburgh in there?
Maybe.
Probably. Am I going to? No. Give me the New England Patriots winning in Buffalo. They're team number 5, baby, in the AFC Power Rankings. That's the 5 for me, rounding it out.
Okay, Benny, I like it, and I'm going to just riff off of that just for a second for my AFC ranking. I'm not ready to dethrone the Bills in my power ranking. I pick them to go to the Super Bowl. I'm going to keep them at my number 1 power ranking. I get that they lost, but it's my power ranking, so I get to do what I want.
Well, be honest with me. Who looks better playing right now, the Colts or the Bills?
No, the Colts.
Okay.
But I'm biased.
Yeah, well.
I am going to
my
pick
Super
Colts.
Bowl pick sucks. So
I thought about it all day. I thought, I could put Colts at number 1 easy. But I'm going to keep the Bills, go Indianapolis Colts.
I get it.
Jacksonville Jaguars. And I am putting Patriots at my number 4 with a huge win. I love them as a 3-2. They look good. I think, like you said, they're just on an upward trajectory and are going to get better. And then to round out my ranking, I am going to put Pitt. I get that they're on a bye week. I'm not going to penalize them and kick them out of my ranking. I will put Pittsburgh as my 3-1 team at number 5, but I love Patriots in there. The 5th spot I feel like is really wide open.
I think it's fair. And that's the thing is you've got Pittsburgh still, Denver, Chargers, kind of those teams that are right there.
Yeah. I don't hate Denver being in there at all.
No, it's wild. There's some good AFC, but tell me about the NFC.
Okay,
Who
NFC
you got now after
ranking.
last weekend?
After last week, obviously my Eagles lost. They are at 4-1. I'm sorry. Go Birds, fly Eagles fly. But number 1 in the NFC in my power ranking this week is the Detroit Lions. They are playing the best ball. I think they look the toughest. I'm going to go Detroit. I'm going to put Philly at number 2. I'm going to put Bucks at number 3 because they're getting the job done. Mm-hmm. Hand up to San Francisco. I'm going to put you at number 4. You guys continue to find a way to get the win. And then my favorite 3-2 team right now, and I've kind of gone back and forth about this all day, but I'm going to put the Seattle Seahawks as my 3-2 team that I think is looking the best so far this season.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't hate it at all. I think I would swap one position on that. I'm the same across the board, except I would swap Tampa Bay and Philly.
And I think that you can make an argument for that. Bucks continue to make things make it happen and get the win. But guess what?
No, Philly's
Eagles
still
beat
great.
the Bucks, brother.
That's true.
So
that's fair. No,
I'm
you're right.
keeping the
No,
Eagles above.
That's a great 5. I like that 5 a lot. San Francisco, shout out to them. That was an incredible win in the division on the road, beating the Rams. Can't overstate it enough. And everyone, please keep talking about Christian McCaffrey. What an incredible player. He's unbelievable.
He's insane.
So
Love it
NFC,
when he's healthy.
Yeah.
NFL's better when he's healthy. NFC, AFC power rankings.
Hey,
Benny, I'm at 14% battery.
Let's roll.
Let's get into our freaking call your shot.
Let's do it. We've already talked to Utah. We've talked the game. We've talked out a little bit. We're ready to go. Let's just call our picks and get you out of here.
Let's do it. This is on me, everybody. I didn't charge the iPad, so.
And that iPad might be the slowest charging iPad I've ever seen.
Yeah,
so
I don't know what the deal is. I'm going to invest in some equipment that allows me to charge and connect at the same time. So this will not happen again.
Yeah, TBD. So let's get into it. So college game picks right now, I am currently up 2 in the overall season picking that we've been doing. But we're going to kick it off. Ohio State, Illinois. I'm going Buckeyes. Zach, who you got?
Yeah, Ohio State ranked number 1 for good reason. Ohio State takes that game.
Yep. And then second game, number 8, Alabama versus number 14, Missouri. Who you got in that game?
I know who you're going to pick. It's at Missouri. Give me Missouri to get a win and disrupt Alabama. But, boy, that feels risky.
It is risky, but
further on my lead.
It's risky. Yeah, I'm going Alabama. That SEC pick, I'm going to keep riding them until the end. I feel very, very confident in that team right now. They're looking good. But this game, I'm very excited about. Number 7, Indiana versus number 3, Oregon. At Oregon, I believe.
Yes, at Oregon.
So
huge game.
This is a huge game.
Top 10 matchup. Indiana has had some big wins, dominated folks.
They have. I actually, Oregon went in and beat Penn State. I'm going Indiana to upset Oregon.
And give me the Ducks to
all right.
Get it done, take care of business at home. I think Oregon's legit.
No, they are legit. I really hope Indiana. If Indiana is like Kurt Cignetti's the guy.
Cignetti to go in and win, man, that would be electric.
And that takes us right to the Red River rivalry. Wow, say that 5 times fast. Number 6, Oklahoma against Texas in Austin. Who you got there?
Give me Oklahoma. I picked against them once. Sorry for Sarkisian, but the pains are going to continue another week. It's going to be loud. Give me Oklahoma.
Yeah, I saw that John Mateer is working his way to play in this game. If he's healthy, give me Oklahoma all day long, which I hope he is. Next game, we get to our Utah teams. First
Gotta pick
of
Utah.
all, Utah State versus Hawaii. Give me the Aggies.
Yeah, going Aggies all the way on that one.
Yeah, that hopefully they can get a win against the Rainbow Warriors. Next game, number 18, BYU playing at Arizona. Who you got there?
You know, because I want a tough matchup for the Utah versus BYU, give me BYU to stay strong, and Utah will be their first loss.
All right, I like it. Hey, we're already predicting next week. I love it. I am expecting this to be the toughest game for BYU yet, but they pull out the win. So give me BYU on the road. They're going to get it done. Last game, we already teased this a little bit. 21 Arizona State coming into Salt Lake City, Utah, 8:15 Saturday night. Utah, last I saw, 6.5-point favorites. Who you got, Zach?
So I'm going to shout out Dad's pick. He's given it to Utah by 14. He thinks we reclaim Rice Eccles in a big way. I would love to see a double touchdown win. Give me Utah by a touchdown. I think they cover.
Yes, I am actually calling Utah to cover as well. I'm predicting either a defensive or special teams touchdown by Utah this weekend.
I love it.
It's going to be ruckus. I'm expecting them to pull it out. You fans are going to show up. And with the battery coming down to the wire, we get into NFL Blitz picks, which is my favorite clip of the week every week.
Blitz picks, baby.
Let's kick it off. Zach, you are up 2 currently, so I got to bounce back. Thursday night football, Fly Eagles fly against the Giants in the Meadowlands. Who you got?
Eagles come back. Giants coming off a loss. Give me the Birds to get it done.
Yeah, give me the Eagles to get right, win a division game. In London, Broncos Jets. Give me the Broncos to beat the winless Jets.
Yeah, Broncos. You just can't pick the Jets at this point. It's just not looking good.
No, not at all. Browns Steelers. Who you got in that matchup?
Browns Steelers. I'm gonna go Steelers. I think Browns defense super tough, but I think Steelers get the job done.
Same here. I'm going Steelers to win. Chargers, Dolphins. Give me the Chargers to get right in this game. Don't believe in the Dolphins.
Yeah, I don't believe in the Dolphins. They have given some tough teams some bad looks. Give me the Fins. I hate to do it because I love the Chargers and what their culture is, but they have not looked good. Give me the Fins.
Fair enough. I like that. Next game, my New England Patriots playing against the New Orleans Saints. Who you got?
Give me the Patriots, dude. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I'm going Patriots as well. I feel good getting us to 4-2. Us, not me. Them. The Rams and Ravens. Give me the Rams.
Rams. Yeah. For
easy call.
Everything we said earlier.
Yep, everything we said. Cardinals, Colts. Who you got?
Colts continue to stampede, and they get the W.
Same. Give me the Colts. Gannon is $100,000 poorer today. Seahawks, Jags. Give me the Seahawks to beat the Jags.
Ooh.
This is a great matchup. I think Sam Darnold and the Seahawks are legit. I just traded you Kenneth Walker in fantasy today, but give me the Seahawks to win that game.
Yeah, I hope that Kenneth Walker III has a great day for fantasy, but I am going to go with Jags to continue after huge momentum. Even though short week, they get the job done.
Okay, hey, that's a good one. Cowboys, Panthers, who you got in that one?
Give me Panthers are a little bit of a wild card this year. Give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys as well. Tough offense there in Dallas. Titans, Raiders. Oh, my word. A matchup of two teams that I don't care for. That just aren't very... give me the Raiders. Shout out to the fam. You know who you are. We've got my guy Chaz, Jack. Give me the Raiders to win this weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to go with you, Ben. Give me the Raiders to win over the Titans.
Next, we've got 49ers, Bucks. Another great matchup. Who you got there?
Tough matchup. but I am not going to pick against Baker. Give me the Bucks.
I'm the same. I want to differ from you, though. You know what? Give me the Niners. Yeah, give me the Niners. I picked against the Bucks last week. I shouldn't have, but I'm going to go Niners. I got to catch up on you for 2. So, Bengals, Packers, give me the Packers to win that game. They were off last week. They're going to get a dub.
Yeah, despite the third or fourth coming of Joe Flacco, give me the Packers to get the W there.
I like that. This is going to be a interesting pick. Sunday Night Football, Lions, Chiefs. Who you got?
I'm going Lions, dude. I'm not going to – I put them at the power ranking number 1 spot for a reason. Lions for the win.
Me too. I'm going Lions. I love watching that team play. They were my alternative Super Bowl pick. If we can go back and edit via AI, I might pick them to win. Monday Night Football, a double header, Bills, Falcons. Give me the Bills to bounce back and beat Atlanta.
Yeah, Bills beat Atlanta. Not a huge fan of the doubleheader on
Me
Monday
neither.
night, but give me the Bills.
I'm not a big fan either. Keep it 1, and just give me more football on Sunday to watch Scott Hansen do his thing. Mm-hmm. The second game of the doubleheader is actually a great matchup. Bears-Commanders. Who you got in that one?
Yeah, Commanders coming off a great win. Give me Commanders to win over the Bears.
You know what? Give me the Bears. I'll go against you. Hey, we are differing a lot.
I love it.
I think Caleb. 1 against 2. Williams against Daniels.
Jaden Daniels versus Caleb Williams. Big quarterback matchup. Feel like Commanders really under the radar. Last year, Jaden Daniels was just like the person to talk about. Has been really quiet from this year, but quietly at 3-2, had a great win this last weekend. So it'll be a good matchup.
I like that pick. The Commanders, they're if he continues to be healthy, they're going to look strong. So I'm excited. Hey, we got an almost dead iPad.
Hey, that was the blitziest of picks, though. We are at 8% on the iPad, so we're going to get out of here no problem.
We did it. Hey, that's how we do it. I absolutely love it. That was a great, great episode. A lot of good takes in here. I have been praying, shout out General Conference this last weekend for all of you LDS people out there, members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I am praying the Utes win.
Praying
the Utes win. I kid you not.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, Salt Lake City.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. I will do whatever it takes.
If this ever gets to you, in Whittingham and Morgan Scally, I trust.
Yeah,
so,
100%.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, what do you got?
We always say, gotta stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Got that cherry Dr. Pepper.
Ooh.
Have a great week, everybody.
Adios.
See you next week.
See ya.